Cap'n Crunch's Arctic Crunch. Will this limited edition cereal improve on our beloved Crunch Berries? Will buying this actually help save a bunch of cute little Arctic animals like they promise on the back of the box? Has the Cap'n ever looked more fancy than he does right now with his fur-lined collar? Friends, it's time to eat some cereal. Happy birthday, everybody. Welcome to Seriously, where we take cereals seriously. My name is Alex, and I eat and review hundreds of cereals a year in order to help you get the most out of your cereal experience. Every week, we explore what's new and exciting in the cereal world or rediscover old favorites together. So I'd love to hear what your favorite cereal is down in the comments. Today on Seriously, we're taking a look at the next in a line of charity-connected cereals from Cap'n Crunch. Cap'n Crunch's Arctic Crunch. Following up on last year's Sea Berry Crunch, this cereal once again comes with a note that for every box purchased, Quaker will make a donation to Ocean Conservancy. Now, it is worth pointing out that Sea Berry Crunch got them a $1 donation with every box, while that's been chopped in half this year to just 50 cents a box of donation. The fine print on the box says that they'll still donate at least $250,000, which is good, but it sure will take them longer to get there this year. But this cereal does look like an upgrade in a different way. Sea Berry Crunch was basically just Crunch Berries, but only the blue ones, so oops, all berries blue. But this year they've gone with two colors, white and blue. And they say it's vanilla frost flavor. It's not a flavor, but that's what they say it is. Genuinely, vanilla cereals are the most at risk of being, well, vanilla. Basically being no flavor at all. We'll have to see if that's the case here or if the frost part of the vanilla gives it some kick. And I said it in the intro and I'll say it again, the Cap'n really does look fantastic in his Arctic outerwear. Although I will ask this question, if the conceit of the cereal is all about protecting small Arctic animals in their ocean habitat, where did he get the fur that's lining his collar and cuffs? Maybe the Cap'n missed the irony here, or maybe he's a proponent of artificial furs of some kind. On the back of the box, the Cap'n is just riding his boat, throwing his cereal overboard for the animals to eat. That can't be good for the environment, Cap'n. I'm starting to doubt if the Cap'n's heart is really in this conservancy thing. But all that aside, I am a huge Cap'n Crunch fan, and he has rarely let us down, and I'm glad to help the ocean in any way I can, I guess. So in the end, I want to use all of my cereal experience to help you decide if you need a bowl of Cap'n Crunch's Arctic Crunch. Hey, if you made it this far in the video, you are as worthy of attention as little cute Arctic animals that we're about to help. Would you do me one more favor? Would you like this video? That would really help me out. All right, I think I am ready. I have got my bowl, I've got my spoon, I've got my 1% milk that I like, and of course the cereal of the hour, Cap'n Crunch's Arctic Crunch. It also says here on the side, I'm realizing, that the cereal bag inside is made with 35% post-consumer recycled plastic. We will have to see if that makes any difference in the cereal experience. And the best way to test that is by opening this thing up to see what it looks like in a bowl. Bag seemed normal to me. That's good. Well, they are very obviously the same shape as regular Crunch Berries, but it is a little odd to see them in this white color. So that's something new and exciting. This bluish color is definitely the same as usual in the Crunch Berry mix, but it really is a good contrast with the white. So that makes it definitely vanilla frost in the appearance, at least. The smell, too, is so surprising because they look so much like Crunch Berries. You expect a fruity smell, and it's the vanilla that's definitely wafting out into my nose. So I'm ready to try this stuff. Let's give a try to Cap'n Crunch's Arctic Crunch. Oh, yum! What I'm realizing right off the bat is that this vanilla flavor made much more room to taste the grains inside this cereal. The corn and the oat blend that they use to make Crunch Berries, I would say it's usually hidden underneath the fruity taste, but this Arctic Crunch really tasted like cereal. If that makes sense, like the cereal grains. There was a sweetness, there was a tangy saltiness that Cap'n Crunch almost always gets right, and the vanilla on top of something that tasted a little more hearty. Now, it's not really healthy in any way, but the fact that you can taste the grains makes it seem more hefty. which is something I don't think I've ever said about Cap'n Crunch. We gotta try this stuff in milk, see if that brings out any nuance to it. All right, let's give a try to Cap'n Crunch's Arctic Crunch in milk. Geez, this is really something special. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not the best cereal that's ever been on the market, but it is surprisingly different than what I expected. I didn't realize that my association with fruitiness and crunch berries had covered up my enjoyment of the cereal grains itself, and the first bite of this in milk made that even more clear. I suppose, in a way, it tastes to me like plain crunch berries. One critique I do have of crunch berries in general, and it's definitely the case in this one, is they seem to have in the past few years reformulated how the batter for crunch berries goes together. It no longer has as much of a crunch to it. It sucks up milk really fast, my teeth go through it really quickly, and in that sense, it doesn't taste very hearty. I actually like Oops All Berries, or a formulation like this, where it doesn't mix crunch berries with the original pillows of normal Cap'n Crunch, because in those situations, you can really tell a difference where the pillows themselves are very crunchy and the crunch berries are kind of thin feeling. At least when they're by themselves in a bowl like this, you don't have that contrast to deal with. But I will say that I'm kind of disappointed that crunch berries have, at least in my experience, lost some of that crispness that they used to have. Still, that doesn't make them gross. It just makes me pine for the old days. You know what, though? I think they missed it on the branding. This box, these colorful little cartoon animals on the back, the way that the Cap'n is dressed so well for the weather, this gives the impression that this is a kid's cereal. But I don't think that's the case. The actual taste of this cereal seems much better suited to people who enjoy, I don't know what they call them, plain cereals. Kix comes to mind. Rice Krispies comes to mind. Those kind of non-flavored cereals. This is more in the line of those. Let me put it like this. If you're the kind of person who usually likes plain Cheerios and doesn't like sugary sweet kids cereals, you might actually enjoy Cap'n Crunch's Arctic Crunch. It's subtle enough, it's grainy enough that it might hit that perfect balance for you. Plus 50 cents will go to helping animals in their habitats, which is nice. Oh, okay, I'm not going to blame Cap'n Crunch for this, but that last bite was so gooey. The cereal that had sat in the milk was complete mush compared to the stuff that is slightly above the milk line here. So be cautious and eat your bowl of cereal a little faster than I have been here. As far as a rating for this cereal, I think I'm going to go high. I would eat many bowls of this cereal. So I would say this is yet again a 4 out of 5. That's 2 weeks in a row we've had high scores like that. That's great. Way to go, Quaker. Way to go, Cap'n. Keep buying new outfits and helping out ocean animals wherever you can. Well, friends, we have done it all. We talked, we ate, we helped save some of the Arctic Ocean 50 cents at a time. And for now, it's enough. If you want to try today's cereal for yourself, they seem to be available at most big stores like Target and Walmart, but I do want to encourage you to go out and grab a box by July 8th of 2025 so that your purchase can contribute to the donation goal. Now listen, if you haven't yet, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment with what cereal we should look at together in a future episode. Until then, never be soggy, my friends. Bye-bye.